What's up, YouTube family? It's your boy Fam Ham, talking sports, man. Today we're gonna be talking about all this news in the NBA, man. Today the NBA has been popping as far as news, man. It's a lot of stuff that I gotta go over. So let's start with the first thing, man. The big breaking news today, man. The New York Knicks traded Kristaps Porzingis, their unicorn. Traded him to the Dallas Mavericks today. Traded him to the Dallas Mavericks. You don't see a lot of teams trading their best players often, but yo, this was crazy. After having a meeting with Kristaps Porzingis, man, apparently they got the notion that he wanted to be traded. I don't know if he said he wanted to be traded, but that's what they got out of it, and they must have already had this trade in the bag because it happened so fast. Within hours, man. Within hours, Kristaps Porzingis was shipped off to the Dallas Mavericks. And the trade details of this trade was basically Kristaps Porzingis got traded to the Dallas Mavericks for Dennis Smith Jr., DeAndre Jordan, Wesley Matthews, and 2 future first-round picks. In exchange for Kristaps Porzingis, Courtney Lee, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Trey Burke. They're all going to Dallas, man. So, crazy trade. Crazy trade, man. You rarely see a team give up their star player before his contract is up. But you see what's happening with Anthony Davis. He actually demanded a trade. I guess Kristaps Porzingis did the same thing, but the Knicks went ahead and pulled that trigger, and they made they made a good trade, man. They made a good trade, man. You don't want to see your star player leaving your city, but it is what it is. Kristaps Porzingis is in Dallas now, man. So Dallas Mavericks now look like the Euro League. It looks like that's what they're building over there, the Euro League. So there you go, man. Kristaps Porzingis, I hope you'll be happy over there with Luka Doncic. He's a great player. You got Dirk for the rest of this season, man. I'm pretty sure he's going to mentor you and Doncic. So, you know, Euro League, here y'all come, man. Y'all going to be doing y'all thing. Hopefully y'all can get another piece in free agency, and then y'all team will be complete. Y'all will be competing for a championship, but just not this year's because, you know, the Warriors over there are still there. So good luck. And y'all traded a lot of players for him, so we will see. So yeah, great trade. Great trade. New York fans are already burning his jerseys, which I don't understand, man. I don't understand why y'all burning his jersey. Ain't like he's scoring y'all. Ain't like y'all were in playoff contention anyway or anything. So y'all just bitter fans. But it is what it is. Kristaps Porzingis is on the Dallas Mavericks. Great news, great trade. And with that, I want to transition into the Anthony Davis trade request. Anthony Davis requested a trade a couple of days ago, but it doesn't look like he's going to be going anywhere no time soon because the Pelicans, you know, the Lakers trying to give them Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, and Lonzo Ball, and they ain't accept that trade. That's way too much if you ask me. Way too much young talent if you ask me. So they didn't even pull that trigger. So I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon because the only other team that they say is in competition is the Celtics, and the Celtics can't make that trade until, June, end of this year. So I don't see Anthony Davis going anywhere anytime soon. So you're going to have a disgruntled player there for the rest of the season. More likely I won't be in the playoffs because, you know, you have a disgruntled superstar over there. But I see them trading him in the offseason. And if the Lakers give up all that talent, man, good luck. I guess Magic Johnson and his team has a plan or something, man. I wouldn't trade all those players, but it is what it is. I wouldn't trade all those players for the simple fact that he'll be a free agent 2020. Yeah, LeBron is aging, but at the same time, you don't give up your young talent like that. All those players, with the exception of Brandon Ingram, I feel like are going to be stars in the league. Kyle Kuzma, he's going to be a star. He needs to work on his defense, but, man, his offense is already pretty much there, man. He's going to be at elite level in a little bit. Lonzo Ball, man, I hope the Bulls can get him. They really want to trade him, please bring him to the Bulls, man, because that kid has all the talent in the world. Somebody just needs to bring it out of him, man. That's all. He has all the talent. His court vision is, oh, man, his court vision is great, man. I love watching him play good. You know, his confidence level's not there yet, but he has all the tools to succeed. So I wish Lonzo Ball would come to the Bulls, but we'll see, man. If Lakers really trying to trade him, go ahead and send him over to the Bulls. But more likely that won't happen. So we're just gonna go through realistic trades. They're trying to send the Pelicans that bag, but they're not taking it. You even saw reports of Greg Popovich telling the Pelicans don't cave in to the Lakers. So, man, the Godfather spoke. So we'll see what happens with that Anthony Davis trade. They got until February 7th to make up their mind, and we will see if they actually do that. I doubt it, but we'll see, man. Anyways, moving over to the next thing in the news, man, the All-Star game lineup has been set. So, with the West All-Stars, we already had Steph Curry, James Harden, Kevin Durant, with LeBron James the captain, and along with Paul George. But now they added Anthony Davis, LaMarcus Aldridge, Jokic from Denver, Damian Lillard, Klay Thompson, Karl Anthony Towns, and Russell Westbrook. So, bomb squad. They got the bomb squad over there. So, yeah, you know, the West is always rocking. I don't even know how many years they won in a row. But, yeah, the West is always the best. It is what it is. That's how I think the country is. The West is the best. But it is what it is, man. Let's go over to the East. The East already had Giannis Antetokounmpo as their captain, along with Kyrie Irving, Kemba Walker, Kawhi Leonard, and Joel Embiid as their starters. And now they just added Bradley Beal, Blake Griffin, Kyle Lowry, I guess, Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton has been hooping this year, but All-Star, yeah, I guess the East is just, you know, gotta scrap up who's left. So Chris Middleton, he has been hooping. I don't want to take anything from him, but yeah, if he was in the West, he would not be on the All-Star team. But it is what it is. Victor Oladipo, who's injured, but man, they just wanted to give him that nod because he has been balling for the past 2 years over at Indiana. So they want to give him that nod, even if he's injured with that quad injury. I'm wishing for a speedy recovery for him because, man, he's a good dude, man. I like Oladipo a lot. Ben Simmons and Vujicic from Orlando, man. That's rounding out the East squad. So we'll see, man. I doubt, of course, they're going to make it look competitive, but the West team is obviously better when you talk about star power. So we'll see, man. I always watch it. I always watch, you know, the All-Star game, dunk contest, and three-point contest. So we'll see if I watch. Oh, celebrity game, too, man. That's my shit, man. I love the celebrity game. I love the celebrity game. And then the skills challenge, man, I just make it a weekend, man. It is what it is. Make it a great weekend. Next, I want to move on over to these games tonight, man. I had a basketball game myself, so I didn't get to watch the whole games of any of these games. But you had the Warriors versus the 76ers, man. The fourth quarter, third quarter, what I called. It was a good game, man. It was a good game. It looked like a playoff game. I can see that as the finals. But, you know, the 76ers, they got to get past the Boston Celtics, something that they haven't been able to do for the past couple of seasons, man. The Boston Celtics win-loss percentage on them is pretty high. I can't give you the exact numbers right now, but, yeah, it's pretty high, man. The Celtics be beating at us. So we'll see, man. 76ers got to get it together. Jimmy Butler didn't have that great of a game, but Joel Embiid definitely did. And so did Ben Simmons, man. Ben Simmons definitely did his thing today, man. I was impressed with the block on Steph Curry. And, you know, Ben Simmons get a shot, man. It's going to be crazy. He's going to be a great player. He reminds me of LeBron James when he first came in the league. So we'll see, man. I doubt if he reaches that level, but Ben Simmons is a great player. So we'll see, man. 76ers pulled that one out and beat the Warriors. They beat the Warriors, man. That was a great game. I probably wouldn't have went to that game anyway, but still, that's a game that I would definitely like to attend. I'm pretty sure that Oracle Arena was popping. That Oracle Arena is the loudest basketball arena I've ever been to. Definitely louder than the Staples Center. I'm over here in LA, so, you know, I try to go to all the good games over here, but I didn't make that one. But I had a basketball game anyway, so it is what it is. The other game that I caught the end of, mostly the overtime, was the Lakers the Lakers versus the Clippers. LeBron James came back after missing 17 games, almost had a triple-double. In that overtime, it was a lot of make 'em dance lands over there, elbowing people in the face and shouldering people in their sternums and whatever. But, LeBron James came back, damn near had a triple-double. Lance Stevenson balled out today. Brandon Ingram had all right numbers. And then I'm looking at Rondo. Rondo 3 assists away from a triple-double. So, Rondo's one of my favorite point guards in the league, man. He is a floor general. And he is not afraid to tell coaches if they're not doing their job. So that's what I love about Rondo. Rondo does his thing out there. And then, the Clippers. The Clippers are a scrappy team too, man. They got Tobias Harris over there doing his thing. Tonight he wasn't doing his thing. Lou Williams had to show out tonight, but it is what it is, man. LeBron tried to make it seem like he wasn't coming back today, but he was back today. LeBron is back, so the Lakers are going to win more games. It is what it is. The Lakers are going to be in the playoffs, of course. The league wouldn't have it any other way. So, look out for that. But today was a great day in the NBA, man. Like I said, transition from football. Football season is ending. It's all about basketball now, man. All about basketball. This is the time to watch basketball, the second half of the season, man. All these playoff matchups are pretty much setting up. And with that, I want to just go into the standings that we have right now. So I'll start with the East. The East, number 1 team in the East is Milwaukee. 2 is Toronto. 3, Philadelphia. 4, Indiana. 5, Boston. 6, Brooklyn. 7, Miami. Dang, Miami still out there. Dwayne Wade last year, man. He got to go to the playoffs. So anyway, and then 8 is Charlotte. 8 is Charlotte. And they are 1 game ahead of the Detroit Pistons. So, moving on to the West, number 1 is Golden State, which will probably remain that way. 2 is Denver, which I see Denver dropping down a little bit. Denver was number 1 for a little bit, but I'm not sold on Denver. We'll see. OKC, which I can definitely see being a number 2 team in the West, because that team is good. That team is good. They are long and athletic, and they play great defense. I can see them moving up to number 2. Portland is number 4. That'll probably stay. They'll probably drop a little bit. We'll see. Portland's that team that you love to root for, even if they're going to get their ass kicked in the end. But, man, I love watching Portland, man. Them dudes ball. They try to do what they can do in that small market. And C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard deserve applause for doing what they're doing in that small market. So, you ain't going to see them getting any help anytime soon, but they're going to keep balling and do what they do, man. I love to see those 2 guys win a championship, but unfortunately, you got the team Golden State Warriors over there, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. But number 5 is San Antonio. Number 6 is Houston. So with Chris Paul being back, I can see them going up to like number 3, number 4. We'll see. We'll see if James Harden decides to play defense. But they don't really need that. They really need Clint Capella back so James Harden can get his triple-doubles numbers back up. That's where James Harden, most of his assists come from. But I don't want to sound like I'm hating on James Harden. I am just a really tough critic on James Harden because, Houston is kind of like my second home. And I feel like after them giving the player $250 million, they need him to play defense. They need him to do everything. So I expect a lot out of James Harden. Number 7 is Utah. Utah is definitely going to be in the playoffs again, man. Donovan Mitchell, he just found his stride again after struggling for most of the half of the season. He is back, and the Utah Jazz will be in the playoffs. Now, the Clippers at number 8, the Lakers are going to be in the playoffs, so somebody's not going to be there. I would say the Clippers not going to be there, especially after the Lakers beating them today. The Lakers are going to be in the playoffs. Hopefully, they're not number 8 because that means they're going to be eliminated first round, but we'll see. We will see. I know the Lakers are going to be in the playoffs, definitely with LeBron James being healthy, so It is what it is. Like I said, the NBA wouldn't have it any other way. But with that, I am done. NBA roundup today, man. A lot of exciting stuff happening. Stay tuned because I'm going to have a lot more NBA videos now that NFL will be a wrap this Sunday, man. Tom Brady's going to bring it home. That's my prediction for that. Go watch the other videos. I'll probably make another video for that probably tomorrow. But, yeah, that's my take on the NBA today, man. Great day. Great day for me also. We won that game that we played today. So basketball is popping, man. Basketball is #1 in the U.S. and in the Philippines. So with that, your boy Fam Ham, I'm out. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on the videos. I'm sorry, man. It's late. Like, comment, subscribe on the video. And with that, I am out.